Hey everybody, I'm back for another round of Canje Plays. That's right, 2 minutes early. That's how I roll. So, today, and I'm off screen as always, today we are going to play Set a Watch. Set a Watch by Rock Manor Games, designed by Mike Nade and Todd Walsh. So we're going to look at get information on that, get down to the table and play it so we can have some fun and you can watch me mess up and it'll be great. So hey Kate, how you doing? So it'll be it's an interesting game. It's supposed to be a short game, and by short I mean an hour, right? But a quick game to kind of a small game, a small box. You take with you everything that you need is in the box, which is really great. But we'll take a look at it. Let's get some information and let's roll. So let's go ahead and go to information. So, like I said, Set a Watch. Best played one player. This is true, but you can play up to 4 players, and I have to play 4 players, but it's not complex. That's the reason why it can be best played one player. But as I say, by Mike Nade and Todd Walsh. Mike, if I mispronounced your name, sorry. Published by Rock Manor Games, and a nice slew of artists that worked on it as well that deserve tons and tons of credit. Hey Gazumi, how you doing? So the game got a 7.4 on Board Game Geek. It's a fun game. I put honesty time. I played through it one time, and I watched a bunch of reviews, and then I read some of the book. And it's not hard, but it's fun. And I guess people who don't like it. So the story of the game is basically you're a party of 4 adventurers, and you've just vanquished the Unhallowed, right? You just did it, and then this army of creatures are trying to resummon the Unhallowed that you just vanquished. So you have to make your way back to the Forbidden Tower to stop them. And as you go through each different location, at nighttime when you set a watch, that's when the horde attacks you, right? And so you have to keep the fire going, because if the fire runs out, you have to exhaust abilities, and if all of the characters' abilities are exhausted, you lose the game. Sounds like a lot. It's not. It's really quick. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get all the information, but it's fun. Like, I had a lot of fun playing this game. I played through it once. I wanted to play through it again, but then I was like, no, gotta work, and then it's like, nope, gotta stream. So I'll be playing through my second playthrough with you all. I have the book with me for reference, and we'll be going through it. I want to give a shout out to John Gets Games, because his playthrough was like by far the most concise, give you the information that you need. If there's any type of unhappy path things, he ran into it and then took care of it. So good job, team. So let's see. Let's get onto the board. Hey, Steven, how's it going? Alrighty, this is the board. So this is the box that the Set a Watch comes in. It's super tiny, and it's light, right? You just throw it around, and it's pretty simple. It's a magnetic box too, so you just pop the top and then you pop it open. You're ready to rock. Everything that's here, minus the roll tray, minus the roll tray from Elderwood Academy. Everything that's here comes inside this box. It fits inside the box. It's not a tight fit. It fits properly, perfectly. Everything's good. I even sleeved my cards this time, which I usually don't do, because I got my good lens on that if I hold it up, you can still see stuff. So I got my Ultra Pro sleeves, and it probably the most inexpensive of the set to get to run through them. And yeah. So, let's talk about some stuff about this game before we get started. The box is actually important to the game because the box is the play area. Part of the play area. And what you do is you pop that magnet, flip it, and turn it over. And when you do, you get this lovely board here that you see, where this is your fire, your campfire. You got some abilities that you run through here where we'll talk about it, don't worry. You've got some areas that come out where, in terms of locations of where you're traveling, where you need to go, where you've been. And then inside you have unused locations and the horde. So the horde builds up over time if you let it. And then when you get to your final destination, the Forbidden Tower, you have to attack those enemies plus what's in the horde. So you want to keep that horde pile light, and there's ways to mitigate that, which is cool. these are the Unhallowed, right? So there's a good beefy amount of them. They suck because they're going to hurt me. And this game depends on dice rolls. All goes okay, having some software licensing issues at work. Fun workaround times. Ooh, software licensing issues the worst. It is the worst. Yeah, so the Unhallowed, so this is a dice rolling game, which means you know my dice luck, right? Luck. So I'm gonna be rolling dice. But it's interesting how they do the roll dice. It's not like I roll against the monster. All the people roll, all my characters roll their dice, and then we allocate those dice to fight the monsters. Sounds complicated. It's not. Don't worry, we'll get there. It'll be fine. But these are the Unhallowed boss guys. Bad guys, boss guys. The acolytes, according to the book setup instructions, they always go in the game. So that's why I kind of put them off to the side. Then from here, you're going to select, plus including the acolytes. So 2 acolytes out, 28 cards from here. And then we're going to determine the summon abilities, which is the difficulty of the game. And let me hold this card up so you can see it. Immediately exhaust an adventure card, then replace that card with the top card from the Unhallowed deck. Put this card in the graveyard. So basically, when this summon comes out, an Unhallow appears, and I have to fight it. Not cool. These monsters have abilities. So let's look at this one, the vampire, for instance. Hey Hans, how's it going? So when you look at this, it says reveal. Steal the highest available die to become this card's base health. So this card's base health is 1, but when it's revealed, which means they all come upside down, and when I flip them over, it's revealed and bad stuff happens. And each one of these monsters has bad things, right? So I don't like any of them, whatever. I did lose the first one, I'll be honest with you, but it was fun. So these are my location cards, right? These are the different areas that I can visit throughout the land. And I got the base game. I didn't get the deluxe edition, which had the Kickstarter exclusives, because I'm broke. So I won't be able to do that. However, there is another Kickstarter coming that's soon to come that is, I guess, the next step in this evolution of games. And that one will probably let you re-get the Kickstarter ones from before. So I'm gonna get that. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, locations. So you get to choose 8 locations from this, which will shuffle up for shenanigans. And then you have the Forbidden Tower, which is the finale. So this game is 9 rounds. That's it. 9 rounds and done. It's not 10. 12 is right out. So it is 9 rounds. These are called the rest areas. These go into the unused location deck. Yeah, you don't get them in yours. But there are abilities that you have that you can be able to swap them out and see how they go. These over here are your character's abilities. So let's go through the let's go through the characters, shall we? So we have the Ranger, who has a rest ability of draw, look at, and rearrange the top 4 cards of the creature deck and return them to the top of the deck. So that's her ability when she's watching the fire. One character. Oh, I'm gonna tell you that in a second. Let's get through these because I'm gonna get sidetracked. The Beastmaster. Basically has set trap at the start of the watch phase. Assign this die as a direct damage to a creature in the first position, and then prevent all first creature powers from going, which is pretty cool. The Warrior, increase the firewood by 4. Firewood is important. We're going to get to why in a second. The Rogue, prepared, perform an equip action. One player on watch may also perform an equip action, which is pretty cool. So double equip. And we'll talk about that too. Teleport. Draw top 3 cards of the unused location deck. Remember I talked about that? Pick the one that best benefits you and replace with the one that's on the top. I love that a lot. And then we have the Cleric. Refresh 1 exhausted adventure card with any die that is 4 or better. So you'll also notice something. Let me show you here. See this guy? See this? This means he's a ranged fighter. And this is the melee fighter portion. And you'll also notice that these dice sizes up here, well, if you notice, they're different on this one. They're D6s, these are D8s. Because some of them roll D8s, some of them rolls D6s. Just how it shakes out. we're going to randomly select our heroes. Of course, I want to get a good mix of D8s and D6s. So and on the back it has like what you need to do, but we'll talk about that in a second. So I'm going to randomly choose my heroes, 4 of them, so 2 and 2, and then we will go from there. Now, the board. This is the fire symbol. You start off with 7. Yeah, it's like a little cute little fire token, right? So you start off with 7, and you see this number here that says 2. That's how many enemies that we can look at. So thematically, the fire is at a specific light. So as the enemies start marching into your camp, you can only see such a distance, right? You can chop firewood, which gives you 2 extra for the person that's mining the campfire. Get to that in a second. I haven't forgotten yet. And as you boost up, you see it goes to 3, so you can reveal 3 monsters so you know how to deal with them. But remember, reveal causes something. If something's in the first position, it causes something. If something's not in the first position, it causes something. So there's all types of craziness going on. When the fire goes down to below 2, you can only reveal 1 card. When the fire gets down to 0, you actually have to exhaust an ability, and each character starts off with 3. And it's not everybody exhausts an ability. 1 character in the entire party needs to exhaust an ability. And if all 3 abilities are exhausted, or all abilities are exhausted for all 4 characters, you lose the game. Right? And doing that gives you 2 wood. So anyway, so I can, right here, you can see these 3 slots. So I can say the 3 dice that I roll, I can allocate all 3 to chop firewood and just kind of, you know, get it moved up as quickly as I can. We can scout ahead. And scout ahead, I never do it, so, but I will tell you what it means. Draw and look at the top 2 creature cards, rearrange them however you want, and then put them back on top of the deck. So it kind of lets you set up for the fight that's going to come. You can check the map, and you need to commit a 4 dice or higher. And checking the map means draw the top card of the map deck and the top card of the unexplored deck. Look at which one, and then swap if you want to, or leave it the same. So that's checking the map. You can equip. So these guys come with, remember, you only get 3 abilities, but you have 5 ability cards. So when you equip, you can swap out 1 ability for another ability. You can heal. So when you heal, I think that's getting a dice back. Immediately, it's refreshing an exhausted adventure card. I remember that now. And that's the stuff that you get to do. So, someone at camp, let's talk about that, because I put it off twice enough already. They all glad I did miss the game. Hey Dragon, how's it going? Alright, so let's try it again. Reel it back, try it again. Okay, when you start the game, for 8 of the 9 rounds, at least 1 character has to watch the fire, which means they don't fight. So if I say the cleric is going to watch the fire and he's D6s, so let's say he's orange dude, then all the dice that he rolls gets committed towards this area in which he wants to scout ahead or chop firewood to give more fire to or heal or equip. He's in charge of doing that, and he stays out of the fight for that round. Gone. No more. See you later. Each character has to watch the fire twice. So you can't say, okay, well, Mr. Claire, you're going to watch the fire for the whole thing, and that's it. I'm just going to keep fighting with these awesome people. Nope. Each character has to watch the fire twice. And it's in any order you want. You can say the cleric will go twice, or you can do everyone will do 1, then everyone will do their next shift. You can do however you want to do it, as long as each character goes twice. That's the rules. What you get to do that is these lovely little tokens that you see here. Don't know the game, so I'm curious. So you get these lovely little tokens here that say, if you notice in the middle it says a 1. 1. So that's the first time you watch the fire, and then if you flip it over, it has a 2, which says that's the second time you watch the fire. So once again, I'm talking a lot. You're like, Canje, it is really confusing. It's not. It goes by really quick once we get into it. So let's set it up. Let's play. Let's go. So let's select our characters. Remember, 2 and 2. So take these guys, flip them over. Hope everybody had a good day today. Today is the day close to move day for me, which I'm not thrilled with. All right, so, and then we do chance, right? So shuffle, 1, 2, 3. So, and this is a D6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that one. And then odds or evens? Evens. So those are my 2 characters. So I did not get the wizard. That is the sad face that you will ever see on me. So it is the cleric, which you need to be able to see right there. And it is the rogue. Then we come over here, shuffle these 2 up. The wizard's cool because the wizard has that teleport ability, which I can draw from the unused deck to get fun things. So yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you. And then odds, evens. Evens. And who did I not get? The Beastmaster. I still haven't played with that one yet. So we have the warrior. I am the warrior. And the ranger. So that's there. Then what we do is we grab their abilities. And you're like, oh, well, we get to look and choose and see what their abilities are. No, you don't. You have to randomly pick them. And you just randomly pick 3. So I shuffle for shenanigans, because you know I do that. Yes, the board is the game box, Hans. And so it's a way, because it's a good travel game, right? You don't have to have this weird pullout that you need and everything's all good. I'm going to reference the rulebook because I don't want to mess this game up since it's fun and I've only played it once. Okay. So cleric will get blinding light. Reveal up to 2 creatures, negating any reveal abilities. Cool, cool. Reshuffle again. Rebuke! I rebuke thee! Move a revealed creature back to a different position in the line or defeat an undead in first position. We'll talk about positions and all the good that it does. And then the third ability, which, see, I'm looking at you. I'm not even looking at this. You're looking at my hands. I'm looking at you. Looking at my hands. I'm looking at you. Okay, and he'll get banish. Place an unhallowed or undead at the bottom of the creature deck. So it's kind of like a little wait away type of thing. So that's his. Who's next? Our rogue. So, and you can choose these if you want. I just like to go random because, you know, it's fun. But if you're playing the game and you're like, I don't have a lot of time to do all this random shuffling, Canje, then just pick which ones you want and go. It just makes it a little bit more varied, right? So we'll go with this one, which is Poison Blade. The next 2 direct attacks from the party deal +2 damage for each revealed creature. That's awesome. I never played the rogue. That's awesome. Alright, shuffle out. It's got a little blur thing going. Alright, then we get Backstab. Reveal 2 creatures and then defeat one of them whose health is equal or under the total die roll this round. A little bit of weird wording, but we'll work it out. We'll work it out. And Smoke Bomb. Choose a reveal creature and treat their printed text as if it were blank. Alright, so that's the end of him. We've got the warrior next. We're not doing with the Beastmaster or the wizard. Y'all don't have to be like, how much more are you gonna shuffle, dude? So we shuffle these up. Alright, here we go. First up, Giant's Bane. All adventurers' dies assigned to creatures with 10 or greater health are doubled until the end of the round. So this is our tank, of course. I mean, it's the warrior. Nice little axe he's got. He wants to ask you a question. I'm sorry. Don't leave. I'm sorry. Cleave. Passive ability. If you defeat a creature with a die and there is a remainder, you may keep that die at the remaining value. I've never had that one. That's pretty cool. There's one in here that I do want, though, and I hope I get it when I randomly draw this. Here, please give it to me, please. What is this? Throw an axe. Yep, this is it. Deal 8 damage to a reveal a creature in the second position. That's the one I wanted. Alright. Archer. Finally. Yeah, the Beastmaster does sound pretty brutal. Archer. Archer gets long shot. Defeat an unrevealed card, creature card. We're almost there. We're almost there. And then there's something where you're gonna be like, wow, you got some really cool abilities. You should be really strong. Oh boy. Once per round, you may reroll and reuse a die spent on a direct attack. Cool. So I do a direct attack, I re-roll the die, and it stacks. That's what sharpshooter is. I re-roll the die and it stacks. And Elf Senses. Reveal one or more creature than the campfire currently allows until the end of the round. Prevent the next reveal power from triggering. Cool. Okay. So we've got ours, and like I said, you're going to be like, oh man, you've got some really cool abilities. But when you start the game, one of these abilities for everybody's exhausted. One of them. You get to choose. So, move a revealed creature to the bottom. I'll do Rebuke. Will be exhausted. And exhausted is just you flip it over, and you'll see like it'll give you like that grayed out with the cracked shield symbol to let you know that it's inaccessible. For this, I'll do Smoke Bomb because Backstab sounds cool. For the Warrior, I'm gonna keep that passive. So I'll do Giant's Bane. And for the Ranger, I'll do Elf Senses. So they all start off with one weakened, right? Nobody has sat down at the fire. They've been walking, they tired. That one weekend was from beating the monster, but now they got to make their way back. So we need to draw 8 cards from here. This is our location deck that we're building on. So 8 cards from this location deck. It's a lot of shuffling to start, but then it goes quick. And like I said, I'm just taking my time with you because I like you guys. You're awesome, and I want you to see some cool stuff. So shuffle it up. Bend my cards that makes people. Oh, and let me tell you about the quality of these cards. They're really good. Like when I took them out, it's solid. It's like it feels really good in your hand. It's good quality. So they did a good job. All right. So from here, you draw. Shuffle it up. You draw 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You take the Forbidden Tower, put it at the bottom. And that's your problem. That's where you're going. That's your traveling to get to the Forbidden Tower. You then take the rest of these and take the respite locations, the one that you actually care about and want so badly, and you take those and you shuffle them up. And that is, and there's symbols at the bottom of here. I'll get to that in a second. I'll get to that when we get to a playthrough. I don't want to inundate you with information when you're just like, shut up, Canje, and play the game. So what you do is you put these in the box at the unused locations. Then, these are the Unhallowed cards. These are the boss cards. These will always be face up. So you'll always know the pain that's coming to punch you in the face. So you shuffle these up. And then you just put them face up right here. So the first person who's going to come bother me is the Pyromancer. When he comes out, that's when his reveal happens. And basically his reveal says, place this card at the end of the line. Ongoing. Every creature that goes to the graveyard before Pyromancer reduces your firewood by 1. I hate that. This is the card that killed me when I played my first playthrough. Anyway, what should we do is we have our 30 cards, right? So, and I'll make sure that doesn't include summon. Sorry. Just make sure it just doesn't include. So summon cards, we're gonna go normal mode, which lets you to, so normal, easy mode, 1 summon card. Normal mode, 2 summon cards. Hard mode, 3, and insane mode, all of them. I'm going normal because, you know, my dice rolls are just so awesome that I have to go normal. So, let's see, just make sure I get the right amount. 30 cards, right? Yep, 30 cards. Should include that. Be sure to include both acolytes, and then put in the number of summons. So 30 cards. So let's shuffle them up. I've been shuffling this like all day, even while I'm in meetings. I'm just shuffling this deck because I'm like, I need this to be randomized as possible. So, alrighty, we ready? Let's do it. Here we go. So I need, this is 30, 29, so I need 28 cards. So 7, 8, 18, 19, 20, 28. 28 cards. Put these things in there, shuffle them up. And on top of that, for this lovely, lovely cards that I just drew, you want to know what I get to do? They automatically, at the beginning of the game, one card goes into the horde. You don't know which one it is. It's just a card. Goes into the horde. And that is going to be a card that I have to face at the end of the game if I don't find something to get rid of it. We are about ready to dance. All right. So this is our problem. And we take the first top card, put it into the horde. You don't know what it is. I won't either until we play the game. If one of these enemies ends, or if one of the Unhallowed ends the round and you haven't killed it, it goes into the horde. So you have to face it at the end of the game with the rest of the junk. So it's not just the horde, it's a bunch of junk, then the horde. All right, so we start off at 7 fire. And these things that you see on here, I'll hold this up so you can see. It says bolster, seal, and vanquish. If I ever roll a double, I can then use these abilities. Vanquish means I get rid of a card, the horde, I take it out of the game. And I want to make sure I tell you that right. This is why I like this card. It tells you everything you need. Remove the top card, creature from the horde, and get rid of it from the game. Seal, remove an Unhallowed from the graveyard and place it at the bottom of the Unhallowed deck. And bolster, all adventurers may choose to reroll any number of their dice. So that's what you can do if you have doubles. All right, so we're ready to get started. Let's do this. So first things first, we are going to roll our dice. So the cleric are d6s. So the cleric will be yellow. So I want you to be able to see. The rogue will be orange. The warrior will be light green. And purple, probably, because you won't be able to see the blue, will be the ranger. And then these guys go up right here. All right. The first thing you do, roll your dice. Oh, no, sorry. Lied to you. Reveal the location, then roll your dice. So we are going to the Lost Outposts. Every adventurer may increase the value of their lowest die by 1. Cool. So let's talk about these numbers that you're seeing on here. So they're so awesome, your dice rolls. My dice rolls are the best, okay, Steven? They're the best. So, they're really not. So we go to Lost Outpost as our first location, and on there, this is how much that it would affect the fire that we have, but it's 0, so it doesn't affect anything. And because it's the first reveal, it wouldn't affect it anyway. The first card you play of your location card that I just threw all the way across my board, all the way, right? You negate this, but it's 0, so it didn't matter anyway. This here says how many monsters are going to attack you at the Lost Outpost. So that's our first problem right there, our first location. Then we roll all our dice. Oh. Hey, doubles. Pretty decent. Oh. You can roll them all at once. You don't have to keep them separated. Hey. Anyway, you don't have to separate them like this. I'm just doing it for the first round so you can see. All right. Alrighty, so now we have to determine who's watching the campfire. Well, we've got some doubles here. This has a 5. You have a 3. That's not really great. This has a 1, 6, and a 3, a 2, 2, 3, a 3, 4, 5, and a 2, 2, 5. So if I want to be able to get rid of this card here, I'll probably want to put somebody with doubles in there, because I can bolster and vanquish. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put the cleric in. The cleric's gonna watch the first fire. So I put the token on the cleric on the one side, saying that that's who they're watching, and now I get to use their dice in here before I do anything else. So I've got 5. And when you say you equip, you don't try to be slick and say, okay, well, This is a exhausted ability. I'll equip it for an unexhausted ability. You can only equip abilities that aren't exhausted. And we'll talk about all that when we get into the fighting. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and let's do a vanquish. So vanquish means this card out of game. See you later. Never have to look at you again. So nothing's in the horde. Then I'll also bolster, which means that they'll be able to reroll any number of dice they want. You're okay. I'm gonna reroll these. I'm gonna reroll all 3 of these for you, my man. They were worse. A 1, 1, and a 2. Now you're seeing my rolling, and I'm gonna reroll this one for him, which is a 3. So cool. And then this 5. I might do a check map on this, because there's nothing to really heal. I can scout ahead, and scout ahead once again says draw and look at the top 2 creatures, rearrange them however you want, and return each card, or check the map, draw the top card of the map deck and the top card of this deck, and pick which one I want to use. I think I'm going to go with a scout ahead. So I'll do a scout ahead to see what's there. So you can do 3 scouts ahead, but every die that you pull down, the next die has to be bigger. So if I put down a 6, I can't scout ahead anymore because the next die can't be bigger than 6. Or 8, or whoever is there, like the highest number. But if I put a 1, then I can scout ahead again and make it like a 2 or a 3 or 2 or above, if that makes sense. So actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to chop some firewood. I'm going to chop some firewood instead and move up 2. So the cleric's done. The cleric is out of the fight. He's done. At which point we look up here and we say, okay, we're going to draw 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And because my table is stupidly tiny, this is how it's going to run, where this is position 1 and this is the back of the position. So looking at our fire, we can see 2 monsters. So we can flip. We flip position 1, and it says a wyvern. A wyvern hits for 2 damage, which means that if I don't kill it at the end of the round, we will have to exhaust 2 cards total. He has 7 health. And if he's in the first position, it is -3 to the campfire. This has already started off terrible. 1, 2, 3. So he flew in, batted his wings, dulled my flame, and pah. That's all we see. He knocked me down a little bit. So that's where we begin. We don't know what the rest of these are, and we have 1 melee character. No, we have 2 melee characters. Melee characters can only attack first position. Ranged characters can attack first and second position only. So a ranged character can't hit this, but a ranged character can't hit this. But a ranged can't hit any of these ones, just what's here and here. So the fire went down. The other monster is about to step out, but the fire went down, so we got to deal with the wyvern. So how do we deal with it? We have these lovely dice, and we have abilities. We have, the cool thing about the abilities is, let's say I have a 1 here. I'm going to put this 1 on deal 8 damage, which is to throw the battle axe. Oh, no, that's for the second position. I can't do that. What can I do? Defeat an unrevealed creature card. I can do that. Next 2 direct attacks. I think I just got to take this thing and right in the face. So I'm going to do a 6 from this guy and a 1 from this guy to make a total of 7. And I beat him. These dice are exhausted, so they come over here. And he is put in the graveyard. Then the shifts, and then the next monster is revealed, which is a bandit. First position. Again, this bandit steals 1 available die of the party's choosing. So first position, he steals something. I'm going to have him steal this 1. So he stole that die. It's exhausted. Now he's here to fight. So you see how it works against you a little bit? I'll do the 4 from him. The next 2 direct attacks from the party deal +2 damage for each revealed creature. I'm going to hold on to that. So I'll do the 4 from him and the 3 from him for a total of 7. Here. This is not boding well. So he is defeated. Shift. shift, shift. Here we go. Next monster. Metal Golem, 8 health. No direct attacks can be assigned to creatures in the line behind the Metal Golem. And all these number 2 damages. He has 8 health. Can I do anything to hurt him? This might not go well for me starting off early. Because they're sapping down my life. And he can't help me. He's watching the fire. He's just like, go team, go. Reveal 2 creatures and then defeat one of them whose health is equal or under the total die roll. I need that 5 though. I might be able to do that with 3. Yeah, this is a 5. If you defeat a creature with a die and there's remainder, there wasn't any. Defeat an unrevealed creature card. Okay, so I gotta put a 5 here. Ugh. And a 3. They were just hard hitting. So he's defeated. So you see how this works, right? Next. You've got to be kidding me. Draw a creature and place it in front of Fell Beast. Activate only once. So when the Fell Beast comes out, it says bump, bump, bump. Trent. If I defeat it, the fire goes up to 2. I might lose this game really quick. What can I do? If I throw my axe, I can make this to an 8 damage, but I'll kill him, but not the Trent. You're done. Oh, well, you're not done. So when you run out of dice, that doesn't mean you're through. You have your abilities. So I can say, I'm gonna use this to throw an axe to the creature in the second row, which will inflict 8 damage. The ability isn't exhausted. However, I can then say, I'm going to flip the card and exhaust it to do 8 more damage on him. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Though this is second position only. I'm going to do, and hope this works, reveal 2 creatures and then defeat one of them whose health is equal or under your total die roll this round. So I'm going to do a backstab to one of these 2 creatures. Reveal 2 of them. So it is a bear with 4 health and a bandit. And the bandit says if it's in first position, it steals a die. So reveal those 2. Then I get to kill one who equals the total of my die rolls. So this is 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna kill this bandit. And then he's going to exhaust that ability to do it again. And yeah, you can deal with however you want to in any order you want to. It's just his backstab says reveal 2 creatures and then defeat 1. So because the backstab ability, it foregoes the melee, it makes it okay. Oh god. There's a summon. When a summon comes out, the summon happens. So what the summon says, immediately exhaust an adventurer's card and then replace this card. Oh, and when you go to the bonfire, one ability refreshes. So he went to the bonfire and would have refreshed. Replace this card with the top card from the Unhallowed deck. Put this card in your graveyard. So the Pyromancer's coming out, which is cool, but I need to exhaust an ability. Once per round, you may reroll and reuse a die. Oh, I could have used her sharpshooter passive, but this is happening first. Exhausting something. I'll exhaust Cleave. Ugh. This is not boding well. And the Pyromancer comes out. Reveal. Place this card at the end of the line. Every creature that goes to the graveyard before Pyromancer reduces the fire by 1. But remember, this backstab ability that I exhausted for the total of what I have is more than enough to put him to rest. This ability, when I drop this, if you look at it, it says, reveal, draw a creature and add it to the horde. And that's the Acolyte. So, draw a creature, add it to the horde. Alright, so what was I doing? Her, she said, once per round, as a passive, you may reroll any and reuse a die spent on a direct attack. I did direct attack. I'm going to reroll for an 8. Yeah. So I'm going to spend... who do I want to kill? I need to kill that fell beast. So this is 8. Okay, I'm going to be taking damage, but let's do this. So 8, 9, 10. That's just 10. That would be wasteful. So I've got an 8 and a 2 left, plus some abilities. I could exhaust the rogue completely if I want. Say the next 2 direct attacks from your party does +2 damage. Yeah, I could do that. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, which is enough. The rogue's going sleepy time. So the rogue's going to exhaust Poison Blade. We're going to put this on here to get the +2 for that attack, which will kill that creature. Then I am going to do the throw axe. It's in the second position. I wanted to hit the Acolyte. Because if the Acolyte hits first position, something bad happens. What can I do? They're all revealed. I've already done my once per reroll passive. Yeah, let me deal with this. However I do, it's going to happen. So, I'm going to throw the axe. It'll hit the bear in the second row and kill him. And that's all I can do. So my watch is done. So what happens when I can't do this anymore? They do their thing. Their thing is that they hit me for 2 and then go into the horde. This 2 means I need to exhaust 2 abilities from anyone here. So I'm going to exhaust Rebuke from the guy in the camp. And I'll exhaust Sharpshooter from my ranger. And they go into the horde. And that's round 1. Terrible, terrible round 1. So then we go back and we say we reveal our next location. Our next location is the underground tomb. Reduce the creatures revealed by the campfire by 1. Cannot reduce below 1. Well, I'm already at 1, and it's -3. This is rough. 1, 2, 3. And then we determine who's going to sleep. It's either going to be the rogue or the warrior. I'm probably going to let the rogue sleep. I'll let the warrior sleep. The warrior's going to rest. And he will get back throw axe. So, oh, I need to roll dice. So 3, 4, 5, 2, 2. 6, 5, 4. Okay. Okay. And 5, 2, 2, whatever. So he's going to be resting. He wants to heal, and heal says immediately refresh 1 exhausted adventure card for yourself or any adventurer on watch. Okay. Who can I refresh? I can refresh the rogue. So I'm going to do a 6 to heal. That'll refresh the rogue. I'll refresh backstab. And then I will use the 4 chop wood. 1, 2. And I might do that again. I think I'm going to do that again. I'm going to chop more wood. 1, 2. There we go. So now we can see 2 people. And we are ready to rock. So then we pull out 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any questions so far? Or Are y'all just watching me like die horribly? Any questions so far? So far, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. This is the game. This is what we're doing. So we're at here, so we can see 2 now. Please don't reduce the fire. An Ember Drake, another dragon. Guess what that thing does? Exhaust an ability card and -3 to the fire if it's in first position. So, where were we? 1, 2, 3. Gosh. And exhaust an ability card. The cleric is there. We'll do the banish. Okay, he has 12 health too. It's like all the high hidden creatures are here. I'm gonna spend this 2 to defeat any unrevealed creature card. So let's do that first. So, there's 5 here. I can defeat any unrevealed creature card. I will go with this one, which is a fire serpent. That's actually pretty good. Beat it. Good job. Then we will have, so this will shift. my dice luck is Kate, remember, I do this. I take this punishment so you can all roll natural 20s in everything you do. It's my choice. Alright, so reveal 2 creatures and then defeat one of those whose health is equal or under your total roll for this round. So I'm gonna spend the 2 to do that. Let's start doing strategically. Let's do these 2. And another Ember Drake, which would have been terrible, and a Gerblin. So when a goblin is revealed, move to first position. All right. So this is important. Let me tell you why this is important. So his ability says reveal 2. So the reveal ability happens. When the reveal ability happens, the goblin moves to first position. Now, what does that mean? That means that if I kill this goblin, this Ember Drake's first position ability happens again. So I have to know. But it says reveal 2 creatures, then defeat one of them whose health is equal to or under your die roll. I'm getting rid of this foolish Ember Drake that I just revealed. And we don't want to kill that goblin because this thing is trash. Alright, so what else we can do? Nope, I can't do that. Reveal up to 2 creatures, negating any reveal abilities. Probably would have been good to do that one. So she can defeat another unrevealed card, exhausting it, because she's going to go take a nap. So I'm going to... No, I'm not going to do that just yet. I'll save that for... Let's kill some stuff. I want to kill this Drake with my ranged. Ranged and ranged. So these 2 are the only ones that can hit him. And I need to hit him for 12. You know what? Before I do that, I need to hit him for 12. So 5, 10, 12. Wow, that was a waste of dice. So he's dead. I can still only see 1. I am going to trigger. I'm going to exhaust the rogue ability again. So look at these 2. Zombie Horde. Cool. Zombie Horde. Zombie's health is added to the creature's base health on the top of the graveyard. Ongoing. Oh, well, it's not a reveal ability, but it's ongoing. Zombie Horde's health is added to the creature's base health on top of the graveyard. Oh, it's the other way around. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which is not enough to beat this one because his health is insane. So I will defeat this one and get 2 fire. Which leaves these 2 creatures to deal with. I can kill this guy. This guy though. So now, what it was his health was 20. Now it's 17. So how do we kill this guy? I can't do the defeat on reveal a creature. This guy's resting. I can't do the reveal ability on that one. So I will have to just deal 4 and 3. Ooh. 4 and 3 to take this guy down, which leaves the horde at 8 plus 7. Horde's health is added to the creature's base health. Like, that is not worded well. Let's see if there's a FAQ on here. What happens? Creature deck is empty. What happens? Ability decks. Anything about the zombie horde? Nope. I'll have to look up that later. Alright, so I need to hit him for 15. I got nothing. I can hit him for 10. Oh wait, this isn't a thing to exhaust. This is just a passive. That was a passive. Ooh, this could work. So that, and then hopefully I'll get a 5. Hey, I got a 5, so that's 15. I did it. So her passive ability is not something that gets exhausted. And we survived that foolishness. Anyone who has passive, it doesn't exhaust. It's just something that happens once per round. That's the reason why. Then we get stuff back. Our dice back, but people are tired. And we rinse and repeat. Reduce the creatures revealed by the campfire by 1. And I was only seeing 1 anyway the whole time. Here we go. Then we've got, was your die roll high enough to defeat the Amber Dragon? Yes, yes. When I played the Amber Dragon, I paid a high amount to kill it, but then I used his backstab ability that was high enough from the, no. His backstab ability should have been high enough to do it. Was I wrong? Did I goof that? I think Gazumi, I think he caught me there. I think he caught me. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to defeat it. Yikes. I messed that up. So what would have happened? Exhaust 3. That's what would have happened. I would have been able to kill the rest, though. I'm wheeling it back in my head to see if I still had enough to kill it. I had enough to kill it, which means I wouldn't have been able to kill the zombie horde. So I would have killed the Ember Drake, not the zombie horde. So I have to exhaust something. I'll exhaust her sharpshooter. Now she doesn't have that passive. Okay. No, but I got restart the game. No, good catch, Gazumi. Good catch. I would have defeated the Drake. I would not have been able to defeat the zombie horde. So I exhausted her sharpshooter. Her passive is worn out for this next one. Good. Thank you. So what came up next is Snowy Pass. Place the lowest roll die on this card. It cannot be used this round. Why? Why would you do this? Why? Anyway, -3 to the fire. I will never be able to get that fire up higher. Anyway, then we roll. 2, 4, 2, 5, 4. Oh, that's right. And zombie goes into the horde. Yep. You are right. 2, 5, 6. 1, 3, 5. And 8, 8, 2. I don't want her to rest. So we say, who's gonna take a nap? I think the rogue's gonna take a nap. Yeah, the rogue will take a nap. So the rogue will sleep it off. Yeah, I need you to get an ability back. So when the rogue goes to rest, I get an ability back for free. So I'll get backstab back. And then we'll do stuff with this dice. Well, the first thing we're going to do is chop some wood and get 2. I want to heal, and heal is immediately refresh one exhausted adventure card for yourself or your party. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna heal, which has to be a 6, not a 6, well, 6 or higher, a 6. So I'm gonna heal her sharpshooter. And then I am going to chop some more wood because why not? One. Hey, look, I'm back up to drawing 2 cards. There are 6 creatures in here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can see 2 creatures. Maybe. Oh god. Summon. So immediately exhaust an adventure card, and then replace this card with an Unhallowed. And put it in the graveyard. I'm not exhausting sharpshooter. Take your blinding. Oh no, it has to be people who are not watching the campfire. So I can't say blinding light will go. Cause oh wait, he isn't watching campfire. Blinding light will go. He'll just lose that. And an Unhallowed comes out. It is the Goblin Chief. Reveal. Place the 2 highest health goblin creatures from the graveyard in front of the Goblin Chief, weakest first. So we know we killed the Gerblin already. So we go through the graveyard, find the Goblin. Because life is good. There you are. He goes there. Hey, look, that's my 2 reveal. That's my 2. Hey. Alright, so that's just their reveal abilities. She can kill this guy with just a straight 8 roll. So one of hers she kills directly with. Dead. Move this up. That up. Flip this guy over. A Shade. I've never fought one of these. Ongoing. Shade's base health is equal to 16 minus the currents. 16 minus the current firewood value. So the current firewood value is 7. 7 minus 16s, right? 9. So its health is 9. Let's see. Where's the treant when you need one? Because I can shrink his health down. What do we got? I could do a 5-4. Actually, I could do an 8 and a 1. Nah, that's wasteful. I could do a 5-4. A 5. Actually, a 5 and a 4 to be the 9 to deal with that. Deal with you. And you don't always have to kill the creature in the front. That's why you see me kind of like bopping around. Let me see. Don't want to make the game too easy for you. I know, right? Alright, so next up is a wolf. Just a regular old timber wolf. 4 health. Anything I throw at it is a waste. So maybe I should kill this goblin. I think I'm gonna kill that goblin. 5, 6, 7. Goblin dead. A regular old bear for 5. Where were y'all early in the game? I want to do the throw axe. The problem is that it's wasteful. and his passive, it works perfect with throw axe. The problem is just I'd be wasting 3 when I need to see a monster. I need his health to be back up so I can do that. Oh, the rogue's at the thing. I didn't put his 1 there. So the rogue's there. That's why I'm not. She can re-roll a die that she did a direct attack with. She's going to do that. So she's going to re-roll this, which is a 2. Great! And then she'll do another 2. to kill the wolf. Grave Shifter. Swap this card with the creature on top of the graveyard. It had 2 health. 2 health. Let's see what else we're dealing with. She can defeat an unrevealed card. He can then throw... So he can throw his axe and kill the wolf. She can defeat an unrevealed card, exhausting it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to exhaust this to defeat an unrevealed card. Thank goodness, the Fae. So I defeated that. Then a 4 on the wolf. Then an 8, my final 8 on the bear. Boom. Success! Alright. Got our stuff back. Oh, so this is where reading is fundamental. Place the lowest roll die on this card, it can't be used. So I'd have had a loss of 1. So I'd have had an 8 and 4. So I had the 1 and 3 and the 8. And the lowest roll dice I had was the 1. So that was lost to me. Okay, I can still win this. I can still win this. Throw the axe in the face of the wolf. And then 8 to kill a bear. Ta-da, I still won. So the 1 was the lowest roll die. That was lost. So I played it fair still. I gotta pay attention to those cards too. Alright. Get that stuff back. New location. Gerblin Caves. Increase the health of all goblins by 3. Can you just exhaust an ability to trigger it? I thought it was only possible when there's a die. No. There is no, it's not only possible. You can... The die, when you put the die on it, Gazumi, it means that you're not exhausting it. You can actually exhaust the ability without having a die on it, saying that I'm just gonna burn it and use it. You have that ability. Alright, so I thought about that too, but I read the book and I watched a playthrough video that kind of explained that, where I saw where he did it as well. Alright, so Goblin Caves. Increase the health of all goblins by 3. And fire goes down by 3. This is a normal thing here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, roll dice. I'm probably gonna send the warrior back to camp. Honestly, because the warrior has this ability called the wood axe, increase the firewood by 4, because I'm tired of this up, down nonsense. But let's see. If he rolls terrible, he's definitely gone. 3, 4, 4. 1, 3, 8. And who's going to camp? It might be, yeah, it's gonna be him. So Ranger hasn't gone at all. And let's double check those rules. You got me thinking now, Gazumi. You got me doubt myself. Because I have been wrong before, and I will be wrong again. Let's see. Abilities in the book. But I remember seeing someone exhaust the ability without, and it was okay, but they could have been wrong too. Map. Camp phase, nope. Additional camp phase, watch phase, setting up the line, revealing monsters, ability cards. And this is where I am wrong. And I will be happy to admit it. Let's take a look at Gazumi's rightness. Alternative, players can spend and place a die on an unexhaustive ability card to activate it. This can only be done once per round. Most adventurers' abilities may be exhausted for another use after a die has been spent on it. So I screwed the pooch on that hard. That's alright, I'll take the punch. I'll take the punch. Her long shot would not have been able to kick. I'll exhaust an ability, which is her long shot, and he will go to the horde. Good catch. Hey man, we're all learning. We're all learning. Alright, so we need firewood to be worth something. Alright, good night, Hans. So, we're going to send this. It was a 4. So 3, 4, 4. We're going to send the warrior back to bed. We're going to get back his cleave ability for resting. And I'm going to use this 3 on his ability to increase firewood by 4. So it was -3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's at 8. Then he has the double 4s, and what he's going to do is he is going to he will bolster his group, which bolster, remember, means all adventurers may re-roll dice that they don't like. You're going to re-roll that one, you're going to roll that one, you're going to roll this 2. A 3, better. A 4, better. A 5, better. Cool. So that is that ability, and then his number 4 is going to be to vanquish. Get rid of that card off of there. And that ends his turn. So he's through. But he's done his 2 watches, and he's healed himself up pretty decently. Okay, 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, which means one of these is a summon, which is bad. Or no, I already pulled 2 summons. So then you'll be like, okay, what happens when the deck runs out? You reshuffle, and then you keep, and then the pain begins all anew. And this time there are, when you reshuffle, this is how the game gets harder, right? Don't forget that you can't attack with creatures that have all abilities exhausted at the start of watch. That is correct. And the only person who doesn't is this guy. Alright, so what was I doing? I was doing something. My brain just shut off. What was I doing? I can't remember. So he is exhausted. Start of watch. Reveal monsters, direct attacks. If you ever need to draw a card from the creature's deck and cannot shuffle the graveyard, knew about that. Adventures, panic. The adventurers on watch will use their... Where does it say that? The adventurers on watch will use their dice and abilities to defeat the creatures in the line to send them. Players may assign, combine, only the total assigned to a creature meets or exceeds is defeated. Got that. Each adventurer must go into the camp during twice, taking a rest. Flip it over during the round. When all the camp's adventurers, we go to the final place. Locations and ending the round. I don't see where it says adventurers are exhausted. Let's go to the intranet. I like you, the intranet. Set a watch. Rules. Online PDF. That much. And I will get this up so we can take a look at it together instead of me yammering on. So let's see. I have to go to my extra scene and see if it comes up. There it is. All right, so set a watch rules. Right. Prepare for map, prepare for the Unhallowed, setting up everything. Creature cards, summon Unhallowed, gameplay. There we go. The adventurer in camp does not participate in the combat. Players on watch are tasked with eliminating creatures that will threaten the party. The adventurer in the camp assigns his or her dice. We've done that. The adventurer in the camp does not participate in combat. When the adventurer in the camp's refreshed, or he or she exhausted cards for free. We got that. Chops wood, scouts ahead, check the map. Okay, so this is the person in the camp, then the watch phase. Without looking, draw cards of the creatures that are there. If you ever need to draw a card, shuffle, reveal the monsters. I don't see anything that says if they're exhausted they can't fight. Creatures are revealed by the campfire light. Reveal creatures. Once a creature is revealed, then this is talking about combat. Ability cards. Players can activate and assign dice in whatever order they see fit. We read the top part before. Have been defeated or all adventurers run out of useful... here we go. A player cannot participate, big old bold. A player cannot participate in combat if all their ability cards are exhausted at the start of the watch phase. There it is. There it is in yellow and black text. Okay, so you're out. You're still in. Let's do this. I'm going to die. Alright, so reveal. More goblins to reveal. Move goblin to first position. He's already there. I can see 2. Next one, the skeletons. If the skeletons are on top of the graveyard at the end of the round, put them at the start of the next round lineup so they stack up and they have 9 health. What can I do? You have your passive. You have reveal, so let's spend a 4 on that. Let's reveal these 2, which is a vampire who has a reveal ability. Steal the highest available die to become this card's base health, and Shay's base. So I'm going to die now. So highest one is 8. This health is 8. But I get to kill, which this one is 16 minus firewood value, which is 8. So it's 8 and 8. Doesn't matter. This one is varied. I'm gonna kill this one because I have enough to do it. So dead. That was your ability. I'm then going to take a gamble here because I'm probably gonna die now. So I'm gonna take a gamble here and do 6 and 3, 9. Kill the skeleton. He won't be at the top. Then I'm gonna re-roll this 3 to see if I can. Come on. It came back to a 3. Yep. So it's 3 damage. I'll put it here and here for 6. Kill that guy. Zombie horde. And this is where Canje lost. 13. Let's go down swinging, shall we? Backstab. With a die on it. These 2. I gotta be 14. So Fire Serpent's base is equal to the current Firewood's health. This thing gets this thing. So this guy. And then I got a 4 left. That's all I got. And I lose. So 1, 2, 3, and this one passes in, which is 2. So 2, 1, 1. I lose. Ta-da! I died. And I lost. So that's pretty much the game for me. But you can easily now. Let me show you a fast setup because we did a lot of talking about what was supposed to happen, right? So this was fast setup, and I'll keep the same abilities. Leave one. I'm gonna leave one when you start, and we'll run through a real quick one. Giant's Bane will stay exhausted. Elven Senses will stay exhausted. Start off with 2. The Acolytes. Let me pull out the insane creatures and see how the difficulty of the game bumps up. Is that when you beat an Unhallowed, it goes in this deck which you reshuffle, and there's the ability for you to have to fight 2 Unhallows, which isn't fun. And when you amp up the difficulty to insane, you have the ability to fight 4 Unhallows at once. So, not cool. My dice rolls actually weren't bad. It's just, that's how it worked out. Alright, so we're going to run through it because that was playthrough number 2 for my entire life. But we're going to run through one more, and then I'll let you have some fun. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Top one goes in there. This comes here. I'll take out the fun respite places that would really make me happy if I ever got one. And pull out the bottom Forbidden Fortress. Shuffle these up, draw 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shuffle these in. Use location deck. I forgot to put these two back in that I kicked out. I'll just stick it. Forbidden Horde goes to the bottom. And we're ready to play. Oh, sorry. I don't want this guy at top. So I'll shuffle. Maybe you might come up top again. Okay, so the Warlord is on there at the top. All other creatures in the line are 2 greater in health. We never want to see him. So, Star Watch, we do all this. We're all set up, ready to go. That's as quick as you can go, right? Then from there, we draw our location card, which is the Forgotten Graveyard. After defeating undead creatures, go back. After defeated, undead creatures go back to the bottom of the creature deck instead of the graveyard. Ew. And I draw 6. The fire goes down by 2. 1, 2. Then we roll our die. 1, 3, 3. That could be helpful. 2, 3, 3. 6, 6, 8. Now that's solid. 1, 2, 3. That's awful. So, Cleric, you're going to take the first watch. You're going to chop some firewood to get 1, 2 to get us back to 7. And then you're going to vanquish, remove it from the game. And then you're going to bolster because 1, 2, and all this is trash. 8 and 6, cool. Better. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right, let's do it. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we can see 2 people. First one is the grave thing. Swap this card with the creature on top of the graveyard. There isn't, so you stay out and look me in the face. Reveal, if a Trent, if I defeat it, I get 2 more fire. Cool, cool. Even better. So I've already got an 8. You're gonna take that to the face. So I defeat it, I get 2 fire. So I'm up that much. You go to the graveyard. You're exhausted. I'm already off to a good start. Fire Serpent. Fire Serpent's base health is equal to the current fire value, which is 9. First thing I'm going to do before I do that, I can do the next 2 direct attacks from your party does +2 damage. And hit that thing with an 8. Or I could reveal the 2 and destroy. Destroy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Poison Blade. You're from your party, and the only person who could do it is her because it's ranged in this back row. I thought it was an Unhallowed that needed to be put as the first card in the. I thought I got rid of it. Didn't I do that? Did I mess up? Ugh. Oh, but I vanquished, so the Unhallowed's gone. Sorry, I grabbed from the wrong deck. So 8. What was I doing? 4 +2, ranged. This is 8, 9, 10, which is enough to kill this creature. So you die. Shift, shift, shift. Acolyte. Draw a creature and add it to the horde. When it's in first position, it summons something. Okay, so we need to kill you. For each reveal, deal +2 damage for each revealed creature. So that would have been even bigger. the next 2 direct attacks. So then my next attack is going to be using her passive ability of Sharpshooter to re-roll, which made it 4. No, I don't want to do that. So 4. This is wasteful. Sure, I'll waste it to make it 7. Kill this creature. Ember Drake, 12. When it's in first position, I lose 3. I can hit it for 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, which will be enough. So I'm going to throw my axe at this creature to hit it for 8. And then I'm going to commit this to do the overage of the 5 to take you out. Trent. Cool, cool. I've got enough to solve this. We're good. We're good. We're good. So I need to hit it for however you want to do it. Overkill. Get 2 more. 1, 2 to go up to 11. And then the final one of 5 to kill this thing. That was better. That was better. Oh, and he would have refreshed this. That was better than what happened than the foolishness that happened last time. Way, way better. I used the abilities properly. So, cool. And any undead get shuffled back in. You're undead. So any undead, all defeated undead go back to the bottom of the creature deck instead of the graveyard. And it was undead. Alright, next location. Cliffwatch. All adventurers' range are increased by 1. That's awesome. Fire goes down by 4 though. 1, 2, 3, 4, which puts me back at 7. I was almost at the 3 mark. Roll some dice. 6, 5, 3. 2, 4, 6. 1, 6, 6. Cool. 7, 3, 4. These are all good rolls. Who's gonna go for the next one? Who do you think should take a lap? Who do you think should take a lap? Maybe the cleric again? He's been kind of useless to me. Refresh 1 exhausted adventure card with any die that is 4 or better. I've got the doubles here, but he's got this clutch where I can make this 1 actually an 8. That's right, I don't want to lose that. And I'm okay with 1 creature being in there. And my range is increased for my ranged attacks, which would just be the archer if he goes back to camp. Warrior, you think? To get that Giant's Bane ability, probably. This cleric has been nothing if not useless to me. Rogue? Perform an equip action. 1 player on watch may also perform an equip action. Ooh. Rogue might be a good idea. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with Rogue. So Rogue's gonna take a lap, get his smoke bomb back. He is going to perform. So these abilities here that you see that they can do whenever they're camping, you can put any die number on there that you want. It doesn't have to be like a 6 or whatever. So I could burn this 2 to do an equip action on the rogue and somebody else. So let's do that. So I'm gonna spend this 2 to do that and do an equip action. So the rogue's abilities that I didn't get were Stay Dead, a passive. Any creature that the rogue defeats is permanently removed from the game. Ooh. Or reveal a creature card and increase 1 of your dice to its maximum value. Your direct attacks are ranged this round. They're both good. They're both good. Which one? This stops, like, I can kill an, if I can kill an Unhallowed, it's gone. Never coming back. If I do throwing daggers, I get, he's now ranged, and I go to max value on one of my dice. Wow, this is a good. Why can't I get one of these earlier? It'll replace Smoke Bomb, of course. But which one will it? Probably the throwing daggers, maybe. What do you all think? What do you think it should do? Talk to me, Goose. Which one should it be? I'll replace the Smoke Bomb, but and if you want to see it again, throwing daggers, reveal a creature and increase one of your dice to its maximum value. Your direct attacks are ranged this round, or stay dead. Passive, any creature that the rogues defeats is permanently removed from the game. I'll go with throwing daggers. Because, yeah, I'll go with throwing daggers. Throwing daggers, equip. And one player on watch may also perform an equip action. This guy, because he's been useless to me. Give me something. So, cleanse undead. All revealed undead creatures go to the graveyard. That is helpful. Once per round, let a creature in your first position horde without taking damage. Cleanse undead. Yes. That is insanely helpful. Reveal up to 2 creatures, negating any reveal abilities. Move a reveal creature back to a different position in the line, or defeat an undead in the first position. That could be helpful. And then I could get rid of one. I'm gonna replace Blinding Light with Cleanse Undead. Alright, so that's that first ability. Cool. Then we will, I got a 6 to heal somebody. And I got a 4, well, I'm chopping firewood. That's just a thing. That's a thing that's happening. 1, 2. Then this guy, though, I'm gonna heal. Let's start getting some abilities up here, shall we? We'll get the warrior powered back up with Giant's Bane. So the ranger's the only one with an exhausted ability. That'll work. That's a good one. Alright, 7 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We can see 2 of them. So first one, reveal with the creature at the top of the graveyard. I'm okay with that. It's an int. And then Fell Beast. If it's in the first position, draw a creature and place it in front of the Fell Beast. If it's in the first position, it's not. So we're going to use this 1 as to throw the axe as an 8 on this thing. And then we will spend a 3 to overkill it a little bit, to kill it. Forest Giant. He looks angry. Giant's health is always added to the creature's base health behind it. Reveal the next creature in the line if necessary. Bandit. If it's in the first position, it steals a die from me. So it says the Giant's health is always added to the creature's base health in the behind the position. So this creature's health is 8 plus 7 for 15. Not cool. If you defeat a passive, if you defeat a creature with a die and there is a remainder, with a die, not an ability. You're a human, giant, and earth elemental, so once again, cleric, you are useless to me. Move a reveal creature back to a different position in the line, or defeat an undead in the first position. Ooh. I rebuke you to go all the way to the back of the bus. Your health is always going to be 8. No, for this guy. Defeat any unrevealed creature card. I'm gonna do that for you, but first I want you to kill that guy. So 7, straight up. Straight up 7 kills this guy. Zombie Horde. Zombie Horde's health is added to the creature's base health on top of the graveyard. So 14. Cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I get to re-roll that 7. I'm not going to forget that. Let's defeat an unrevealed card. I'm tired of looking at stuff for her. So defeat an unrevealed card with her 4 out of these 2. I defeat a metal golem. Sweet. Alright, this is what we got left. So let's think about some strategery. Oh, I got undead. Cleanse undead. All revealed undead creatures go to the graveyard. You can decide the order they are defeated. Yeah, let's get rid of you without having to do no muss, no fuss here. So I'm gonna cleanse undead, get rid of you. Exhaust an ability. I'm not gonna exhaust her reroll. I want that. I need his Giant's Bane. No, I don't, because it's plus 10 or greater. His Giant's Bane will get exhausted. And we summon Old Hydra. If they're defeated, if there are still creatures in the line, add the Hydra to the back of the line. So if I kill this Hydra now, without killing these 2, I have to kill it last or else it keeps coming back. It's Unhallowed. Place an Unhallowed or Undead at the bottom of the creature deck. So I can get rid of you. But that loses my 6. I have a reroll. I do have a reroll and his passive cleave. I might be able to pull this off. I might be able to pull this off. I should be able to put Banish on him to put him back in this deck. At the bottom of the creature deck. Cool. I'll deal with him later. And then these 2, I can, I'll have 12 left. I can exhaust throw axe to kill the frost. I got it. Got it. Banish. Bottom of the creature deck. He moves up. Exhaust throw axe because a thingy was on it. To hit it for 8. It dies in the second position. And then, boom. Got it. And I get 2 fire. 1, 2. So I'm back up to 11. Cool, 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 cool. Alright. Get stuff back. Okay. New location. Reduce the creatures revealed by the campfire by 1. Cannot reduce below 1. So I'm at 2, so it's 1 reveal. Fire goes down by 3, 6 enemies come out. So 1, 2, 3. One day I'll get to 3. One day, but not today. Roll. 6, 6, 5. 6, 6, 4. I'm not mad. 6, 5, 3. 6, 8, 7. Oh, I think the warrior is going to be going to camp now. Warrior's going to camp. He's going to get throw axe back. And what are you going to do with your winnings? The only thing that's, I mean, he can heal and get Giant's Bane back. He can equip. So let's see his abilities if you want to know, like, what can he equip that he doesn't have. He has Berserker. Defeat a revealed creature of lesser health adjacent to a creature that you just defeated. Very cool. Lower a revealed creature's health by half rounded down. He is going to equip. He is going to equip. Use this 3 to equip. Defeat a revealed creature of lesser health adjacent to a creature that you just defeated. And he's going to swap out Giant's Bane for that. There we go. That'll be cool. So that's one. He's going to... Everybody's pretty good except for the elf. Reveal one more creature than the campfire currently allows until the end of the round. Prevent the next reveal power from triggering. I'm not mad at that ability. Let's chop some firewood first. 2, 1, 2. Then I'm not mad with that ability. Let's make everybody fully fresh here. All right. Cool. So, oh, I already rolled. I almost rolled again. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, stay with me. We got it. We're in a flow. We reveal 2 skeletons. If skeletons are on top of the graveyard at the end of the round, then they just pop back out on me for 9 health. And a shade. Shade's base health is equal to 16 minus the current firewood value, which is 10. So 6 health. You done messed up now, mister. Oh, wait. Nope, can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Nope. Because the ability says reveal 1 less, and I'm at 2. So skeletons is all I see. I saw nothing else. I saw nothing else. You're a skeleton, though. I don't like skeletons. All revealed undead creatures. You're undead. I wonder if there's more. All these rolls are so high. Reveal 2 cards, defeat 1 whose health value is less than 16. Let's play it fair because I wasn't supposed to see that, so I'll flip these 2 over. So reveal, move goblins to the first position. And the one who I'm going to defeat, your health would be 6. You're 7. So one of these 2 I can beat up. I'm going to beat up the shade. And that foolishness. Alright, then what are we sitting at here? Can I get anything to bust up some more unrevealed cards? I can exhaust, but I don't want to exhaust that backstab ability just yet. Shouldn't the card you equip be exhausted as one you replaced was? Was it? Oh, he's in the camp. No, it wasn't. It was. Because Throwax was exhausted and he got that back when he went to camp. Thank you. I make mistakes. It's okay. It's alright. It's fine. Wow. That'd be overkilling everything. Let's do it then. 7 on you, which my passive would kick in. So 7 on you to kill you. The Gerblins. You go here. This can work. I have the dice to do it. The thing is, I don't know what's here. And if a summon is here, the Wraith Lord is coming out. That when I beat it, he exhausts an adventure card, and his health is 12. I want to be prepped for that problem. So I'm going to use her to defeat any unrevealed card. I'll get rid of this guy. The Acolyte. It doesn't reveal. It's unrevealed, so its ability doesn't kick. Man, I know you're like, hey, you have enough to do it. One mess up. I'm up here saving this because this is all revealed undead go to the graveyard. I'm wondering if there are other 2 undead here. Because I don't want to, like, cleanse undead, and then I can't do it. That's 11. Jeez, that would just be such a waste of a hit. This is where like the analysis paralysis comes in, right? Let me go ahead and do it. I'm going to get rid of that guy because I don't want him to be the last on the deck. Shift. A bandit, first position, steals steals one available die of the party's choosing. See how this can work against me? Move a reveal creature to a different position in the line. Well, you've already come out. Steals my 6. So this is exhausted. 8. Bye. Oh, wait. I have my reroll. Not yet. 8. Bye. But I have my reroll. And Zombie Horde. Zombie Horde's health is added to the creature's base health graveyard. So 15. More than enough. 18. You're dead. Way more than enough. Alright. So I survived that. That kerfuffle. And we got our stuff back. Okay. New area. Lost Outpost. Each adventurer may increase the value of their lowest die by 1. Thank you, something good. Tell me something good. So, don't lose any fire. Okay. Roll dice. 6, 4, 4. 1, 2, 5. Not great. Not great, Rogue. 7, 6, 4. 8, 4, 3. Who's gonna take a dirt nap? Oh, and it says increase the value of the lowest die you have. 2, 5, 4. Because it said each adventure. 4 and 5. Okay, so who's taking a dirt nap? Not the Berserker this time. I might need the Rogue. The Ranger hasn't done it, so the Ranger's got 8, 4, 4. The Ranger will take the dirt nap. Ranger's going to take a rest. Alright, so her ability, draw, look at, and rearrange the top 4 cards of the creature deck and return them to the top of the creature deck. I'll put that 8 right on there. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm gonna chop firewood so I can draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sorry, 1, 2. Not 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Eek. So now I can look at 3 cards. But I've got a 4 and a 4. So I can get rid of that guy. And yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm going to vanquish to get rid of this card out of the game. And then I'm going to bolster to get this Berserker to come back to power. And that's where we need to be. We're at a good spot. We are all at a good spot. So 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Card number 1, Fire Serpent. Fire Serpent's base health is equal to the current firewood value, which is 12. 2. When it's in the first position, I lose 3. 3. A bear. Oh my gosh, a bear. Alright, so defeat or reveal a creature of lesser health adjacent to a creature that you just defeated. You're at 12, you're at 11. So I could, if I kill you, I can kill the bear. That's no victory. I can reveal 2 and defeat 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me do the backstab. So I'm going to do the rogue's backstab. These 2. Reveal, move goblin to first, or the wyvern when it gets to first position 7. I'm going to kill this guy. And you go to the front of the pack. You all back. Here we go. So that's that. Um, defeat a revealed creature of lesser health adjacent to a creature that you've defeated. So you're at 12. If I can kill you, I can kill this creature with the Berserker ability, and the warrior has to do it. So this is a 12. If I do a 6/6, I can kill this creature, kick off this ability for Berserker, and kill this creature. Yeah, that will work. That will work. So commit 6, 12 to kill the creature. So this dies. And then Berserk to kill this one. And I can see 3 in, so next one up, summon. Exhaust an ability. If you defeated a creature with a die and there is remainder, pushes the exhausted. So I kill this creature. How much did I kill it for? The one was 12, this one, so there was no overage. Summon, come out. The Wraith Lord, 12 health. Exhaust an adventurer's card when I beat him. Okay. He is unhallowed. Place an unhallowed on the bottom of the creature deck. Yeah. I don't feel like dealing with you. Banish. Oh no. No. Let's rethink that. The deck is low. I will face two of them. Actually, I got a plan. I will banish. But this is the bottom. These over. And then reveal another bear. Alright. So I've got a 7, a 5, a 2, and a 5. So, and an unknown. Let's see, how am I looking? I can kill 2 for sure. Yeah, let me do this. So reveal a creature and increase one of your dice to its maximum value. Your direct attack. Your direct attacks are ranged this round. No, I'm high enough as it is. The next 2 direct attacks from the party deal +2 damage. I can do that. You ranged 5. You will kill that guy. Metal Golem, no direct attack for anyone behind you, which is 8. I can kill you with the throwing axe, but I need to get through this problem first. I can kill this, kill the bear if I exhaust Berserker. So kill... No, that's not gonna work. What's the plan, Stan? The next 2 direct damages do +2 damage, and then exhaust. That's how I do it. So, y'all ready for this? Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Do the poison blades, which the next 2 direct attacks from your party deals +2 damage for each revealed creature. I will then... This will be 7. You have to do it. If I kill this creature... Well, this is 5, 6, 7. So you can kill this creature. But the bear's in the way of this stupid golem. Defeat a revealed creature of lesser health adjacent to a creature that you just defeated. The bear's in the worst place ever. He's in the worst place ever. If I had the ability, I would fire. I would move him. I would move him to the back of the line so I can make this work. I don't want to exhaust 2 abilities. I've come too far. I can just exhaust 1. That's how it's gonna have to be. So 5 here to kill this creature. He dies. Move forward. Throw an axe, 8 damage into second position, killing this guy. And then I will exhaust Berserker. Oh my gosh, it worked to kill the bear. It worked. Okay. It ended up working out. Cool, 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 cool. That ends that. Everyone has been at the campfire, and the campfire is looking pretty and bright. 1 exhausted item on here. Okay. Alright, next location. Goblin Caves. Increase the health of all goblins by 3, fire subtract 3, and 8 creatures are coming out. So 1, 2, 3. Gerblins will have a +3. Roll some dice. 6, 3, 4. 6, 3, 1. 6, 2, 1. Come on. Where are those high rolls? 6, 6, 8. Thank you, Ranger. Alright. I think the warrior is gonna take a well, I might need him for what's to come. I need the cleric. Because the cleric's gonna do a double banish. I know that for a fact. So the cleric's not going to the camp. The warrior getting that berserker ability cool, but I need that throw axe 8, especially since I rolled so low. I need the ranger. And I need the rogue's backstab ability. I need all of them right now. Who to send to camp? Eight cards to reveal. I'll send the warrior and just deal with the ramifications. I'll send the warrior. He will get berserker back, so he will be the first one at the second go. So this is round 5. This is round 5. 5 of 9. Alright, so he will use his 1 to get 4 firewood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking prosperous. He is going to, let's see. I've looked at all the abilities. That's not necessary. Heal. None of them really need to heal. They're all good. I can scout ahead. I can do that. So scouting ahead. Draw and look at the top 2 creatures. Rearrange them however you like and return each card to either the bottom or the top of the creature deck. Sure. An acolyte and a vampire. So when he's revealed, steal the highest available die. I don't need that in my life, so you're going to the bottom of the deck. The wolf will go to the top. That worked. And then I could check map, draw 1 top card of the deck, and 1 of the unused. So I'm going to check map. So I'll grab one of these, which is a Sea Fortress. If an Unhallowed is summoned here, place the summon card at the bottom of the creature deck. Or the Snowy Peaks. Place the lowest roll die on this card, it cannot be used. Yeah, we're gonna just put that there and put that one right there. Thank you. Good moves, good plays. We're in a happy time. All right. 8 cards. 1. We already know what the first one is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shuffle. I know there's 2 Unhallowed in there, and I know Banish is gonna happen twice. So that's a thing. All right, so we're doing pretty decent. You're getting to see a good playthrough. All right, All right, 6, 7, 8. Okie dokie. Ooh, I just lost the light. I just lost the light. All right, here we go. 3 people. The wolf, we expected that. The Fae, if it's in the first position, fire goes down a little bit, so no. And the gravesite, swap with the creature on top of the graveyard. There's no graveyard, so you're in the face. Okay, so how are we going to deal with these problems? We want to get rid of the Fae first, which is a little bit of once again, an overkill. Actually, no. Let's take this one and make it useful. We're going to do backstab. Defeat one of 2 of them, which is 10. These 2. Summon and so it says reveal them. Steal the high. It still happened to me. No. Steal the highest die available to and make it this creature's base health. The highest die is an 8. So it has a health of 8, and then a summon comes out, which is the Lich. Now this goes in discard. No ability cards can affect any creature cards behind the Lich in the line. Oh, and I get to defeat a creature, so I'm going to kill this guy because he was a jerk. And that's just lost. So that's the first Unhallowed. I'm going to move him to the back of the line, and before I use your banish ability, might get mad. I should just use it now. Because there's 2 other Unhallowed in here. I just can't remember their health values, and his is 14, so I'm going to do that. Place an Unhallowed or Undead. Pop, pop, pop. Goodbye. You're no longer my problem. Now let's deal with these creatures. Defeat an unrevealed creature card. It's burning a 6. It's burning a 6. I don't know if I could do that. Yeah, I want to be able to re-roll a die. So I'm going to kill the Fae with the 6, and I'll be able to re-roll that. This comes out, which is the Hydra. If there are still creatures in the line, 9 health, move it to the front. So I can't kill it just yet. I'm going to spend the reveal a creature and increase one of your dice to its maximum value. I get to re-roll that. Defeat an undefeated. So I still got my re-roll. I could do the long shot to kill one of these 2. One of them is the Unhallowed, one of them is not. So let's do it. Using that 6 to defeat. I don't know which one's the Unhallowed. Is this one? The zombie horde. That's okay. It's defeated. So this is the other Unhallowed. I could do 6 and 3, kill the Hydra when the time comes. I could do the 4 to kill the wolf. I got a reroll for an attack. I'm gonna do my reroll and see if I get a 3. I got a 7. Sweet. Okay, so I got a 7 on my reroll. So I got 7. So I got a 7. That doesn't help me, but sure. 4 on the wolf. The other Unhallowed is here, which is revealed. I'm going to exhaust banish, because I have a card on it to deal with you another day. Now you're at the back of the line. 9 to kill you. Now 6 and 3. And then the 6 to kill you. You deal with 2 more another day. And we're good. And I had a 7 left over. Cool. So that, and that. Okay. New location. The Sea Forest. If Unhallowed is summoned here, place the summon card at the bottom of the creature deck. Remember, we saw this already. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's windy. He has done his 2, so he's done. So it's on these 2 to do whatever they're doing. And there's nothing in the horde because we've been vanquishing. So let's roll. 6, 5, 2. 6, 5, 2. Interesting. 7, 4, 3. 7, 3, 1. And it's 7 cards being drawn. Cleric, take a knee, maybe? Yeah, cleric, take a knee. I didn't get any doubles anywhere else. Yep, so the cleric will take a knee. Okay, so what will we do? What will we do? Well, first, we're going to chop some wood. Go up to 11. Then we are going to scout ahead and check the map because we don't need to heal anything. So scout ahead. Scout ahead. Shade and a bear. I'm not mad about that. I'm okay with that life. Shade is 60 minus the current fire value, which is 10, so his life will be 6. I can kill him. It's not a problem. And check the map. Dark Woods, increase the health of all forest creatures by 1. No. Witch's Shack, collect 1 extra firewood for each dice spent chopping wood. 7 creatures, but the fire goes down by 6. Oh. This is the fire's +2. I'm gonna do the Dark Woods. Okay, so they're done. 7 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We can only see 2. I'm not there yet. So, and we already know what the 2 are. It's the bear and the doggo who, actually that's 11. That's not 10. That's 11. So your health is 5. Sucks to be you, dude. I'm gonna kill you quickly. So that is 2. I can... Five and 4. Reveal 2 and destroy. I'll use my 2 on that backstab to reveal 2 and kill 1. These 2. Don't be a vampire. Please don't be a vampire. A Treant and a Grave Shifter. Oh, cool. So, revealed, you become a Grave Shifter. Okay. But I get to defeat. I'm going to defeat the Treant because I have 11, 12, 13. More than enough. Get 2. 1, 2. So now this thing's health is 3. I'm going to... You're not there yet. You could do stuff, though. I'm going to spend this 1 to defeat an unrevealed creature card. The skeleton. If the skeletons are on top at the end of the round, so I defeated that one. This ain't too bad. This ain't too bad. I'm going to use... Let's just start breaking things in the face. So I'm going to use the 4 to kill the bear. Shift. Reveal forest giant. Giant's health is always added to the creature's base behind it. Reveal that creature if necessary. Sure. Awesome. So, Goblin Chief. Place the 2 highest health goblin creatures from the graveyard to the front of the line. So, awesome. Did I kill any Gerblins this time? I did not. So, nah. Okay, so, cool. His health is 3. I'm going to use this 3 to defeat him so I can reroll that die and get my reroll back. I'm gonna re-roll that die. It's a 1. Fantastic. Fantastic. So I'm going to throw this 3 to do the throw axe to... Nope, nope, nope. This thing's health is 16, not 8. And I can't get that health back. But somebody can help refresh that for you, my good man. So I'm going to throw the axe, spend the die on it to throw the axe for 8. No, no. That's what you'd be expecting me to do. I could just spend this to kill it for 8, then I could throw the axe to kill this one, then I could do the 3. So I'll spend these 2. Once again, it's not 8. I would have to throw the axe and that to kill it. Oh wait, it said the ability. If an Unhallowed is summoned here, place the Unhallowed summon card at the bottom of the creature deck. I need to read. So it goes at the bottom of the creature deck because of the Sea Fortress. Alright, now, throw axe, die, and then I just obliterate you in the face. You're dead. That was a good round. That was a very good round. Okay, so we've got 2 people who've already done their due diligence fight. Then we pull this out. Increase the health of all force creatures by 1. Remember that. And then +2 on fire. We are maxed out on flame. The heat is on. Alright. Things are going well. So 3, 4, 5. 1, 6, 3. 8, 3, 3. 1, 4, 3. You're probably going to be taking a little nap, nappy nap. Draw and look and rearrange the top 4 cards of the creature deck. I'm cool with that. The ranger's gonna set a watch, and she's gonna use this 1 to draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at them and rearrange them however we want. So we've got the zombie horde, a wyvern, a bear. So the bear will be first. The metal golem will be last. The zombie horde, yep, that'll work. That'll do. And then put it back. Okay. Then she's got a 3 and a 4. We can check the map. Nobody's exhausted. We've been doing okay. So we've already done our scout ahead. We can't chop wood. Well, why? We'll check the equip action. So let's do the check the map. Pull this guy. Remote tavern. The adventure resting in camp refreshes an additional action. Or mountain keep. Add the highest health creature from the graveyard face down at the end of the line. Yeah, no. put you there at the bottom there. Get home right there at the bottom. So that was a good idea. All right, so 3. All right. So what do I do with this 3? I already know what the scout ahead is. I can't chop any more firewood because I'm maxed out. I can equip. So we've seen the warrior, we've seen the rogue, we've seen the cleric, we haven't seen the ranger. So let's take a look at the ranger's ability. Farsight. Increase the range of all adventurers by 1 until the end of the round. Conceal a revealed creature, recover any die stolen by that creature, and push it to the back of the line. There's a vampire out there. Yeah. No, because this elf sense that she has, I haven't used it, but it says reveal 1 or more creatures than the campfire currently allows until the end of the round, and prevent the next revealed creature from triggering. So if that's a vampire, I could stop it too. Increase the range of all adventurers by 1 until the end of the round. This would be cool for the warrior who needs to get over stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll go Farsight. And that wasn't exhausted. So, cool. So we've got 1, 2. So 1 more person. So we're close. We're close. We're gonna have a beer before we go face the bad guy if we live. All right, 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? And we can see 3. You, bear, we knew that was happening. Zombie horde, which is 8 plus 3, so 11. And wyvern, if you get to the first place position, you're going to bother me. Alright, so let's start dealing with some problems. So Farsight can't happen yet because she's resting, so I'm just here. We've got an undead. I can do a cleanse undead to get rid of this nonsense, but I want another undead to really make it worth it. I'll do this one. I'll do the backstab, the reveal 2, and I'll reveal these 2. Metal Golem and a Trant, and I can defeat one whose health is 6, 7, 8, 9. Metal Golem, bye-bye. And you're like, why not defeat the Trant? Because I get firewood if I defeat the Trant. And the Metal Golem gets in my way, so that's that one. You need to go to base camp next, and that's okay. So I'm going to exhaust this ability to do it here. To the bandit, when it's in the first position, you move to first position. So bob, bob, bob. And that's all that we've revealed the creatures. I'm going to kill the bandit, of course. All right. So let's make some mincemeat. You are going to cleanse all undead. You are going to... These are your guys to kill, so we need to get you there. So 6 to kill the Gerblin. Who's it here? You are going to throw your axe, kill this guy. And then we got everything we need. 5, kill this guy. And then everything else to kill this guy. Alright, everything's looking good. Alright. So he's the only one that needs to rest. Everybody else has done their watch. We know that this is a remote tavern, and he's going to be the one resting. So let me do it in turn. Let me do it proper. So no fire lost. We're almost there. Ooh. That is awful. All 4s. Alright, we're gonna solve that problem. A 1, 1, and 7. No! I'm so close. An 8, 8, and a 2. So you have to go to the camp. So first thing you're gonna do is you're going to bolster. So reroll, you're gonna reroll all this trash. You'll reroll those 1s. So let's see what we got. There we go. Better. What's this one? That's a 2 again. Okay. So, and then we're going to seal. Remove an Unhallowed from the graveyard and place it at the bottom of the Unhallowed deck. Ew. Sure. So, what do we got? What do we got? Unhallowed. I know I killed one. I have to have killed one. There you are, Hydra. So you will not be coming back to bother me. And then I got this other 4. I don't need the map check. I'm going to scout ahead. I don't need the map check because it's the final boss. So scout ahead got 2. Metal Golem and Bandit. Bandit, you will not be going first. Not. And Metal Golem, no direct attacks can be assigned to creatures in the line behind the Metal Golem. Ugh. Well, the Bandit's not going first. That's going to be interesting. All right, let's do it. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we know the Metal Golem's first. Bandit's second. Third is the Acolyte. Reveal and draw a creature and add it to the horde. Reveal, draw a creature, Ember Drake, which will be added to the horde. Well, it says draw a creature and add it to the horde. I shouldn't have showed you that. So it's added to the horde. Okay. And we can't, it's just going to be our problem. So I can't hurt anybody until I take care of the metal golem. But I don't need this guy being in the first player position to be stealing a die from me. So, move a revealed creature back to a different position in the line. So you, my good man, are going... Oh, I don't want you to be in the first place position either. You'll go to the back of the line. Reshuffle a summon back into the creature deck if there is one in the graveyard. I don't need him going first either, and I can't hit him until I kill the golem. I might have to exhaust rebuke, but I want them to be fully... Oh, and you were supposed to get backstab back. This might be an unhelpable situation. Alright. I could exhaust rebuke, push the acolyte to the back of the bus. Before I do that, may not direct attack. So I'm not direct attacking. I'm defeating an unrevealed card. This one. Fire Serpent, defeated. Okay. Now I can kill that guy, but that's bad. I can rebuke the acolyte to the back of the line. That's good. YOLO. Flip it. Rebuke. I don't want to have that. I don't want to have another one of those garbage cards there. So you're going to the back of the line. And reveal. Ember Drake. If it's in the first position, exhaust 3. I think I can do this. So. No, I can't. So I've just. Okay. 8. And I get my reroll. Dead. Go to the first position. Lose 3. 1, 2, 3. I still reveal 3 cards. Now there's a bunch of first position nonsense here that I'm going to take care of. Throw axe for 8 damage. Bye. And then, where's my archers? Where's my archers? I've got 8 damage on this guy to kill him. And then I get my reroll, which is 7. And then unload every single thing in this guy's face and kill him. Oh, okay. That was scary. All right, so now there's only one exhausted item on here. No one goes to the camp because we have arrived at the final card, the Citadel. We are there. This is real. It's now. Forbidden Tower. Exhausting ability cards to keep firewood from reaching 0 count. Exhausting ability cards to keep firewood from reaching 0 count for 1 extra firewood. So if I exhaust an ability card, I get +1. It's -2, so 1, 2. So I only see 2 creatures. 9 cards come out. I know for a fact that there are 2 Unhallowed in there, but I got my banish, and I will throw them if I have to. So let's roll. Nobody's resting. This is an all-in fight. There is no bolstering or doing whatever. Plus, I gotta deal with whatever's in there. So, 3, 4, 7. 3, 3, 5. 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whew. Got me sweating up in here. I don't need the Pyromancer. I really don't want a summon card in here at all. Oh, gosh. Here we go. So that's 8, 9, plus the Horde. 10. This is it. This is for all the cheese. Goblin. Well, it's already first in line, so no big deal. Fire Serpent. Health is equal to the current firewood health, which is 10. So he's got 10 health. And that's all I can see. Let's dance. First thing I'm going to do is backstab to defeat a creature that health is 8. draw a creature, and add it to the horde, but we're at the end of the game, so that's not going to happen. So I'm going to kill you, get you out of my face. Then I need to stop every other creature from getting to the first position. This is for it all, so why am I holding back? Backstab, exhaust. Oh no! No ability cards can affect any creature cards behind the Lich in the line. And I exhaust an adventure card if it comes up, and I don't have enough to defeat it, so backstab doesn't work. Okay, so that's cool. Cool. One, I'm gonna banish this guy. Two, I'm gonna banish this guy. You are not my problem. Bye-bye. Alright. So those two are exhausted. He's still alive. He's still in the fight. He can still fight. Three, I'm gonna defeat an unrevealed card. Please don't be a summon. Unrevealed card. You were unrevealed. You are defeated. Four, I'm gonna defeat an unrevealed card. Exhausting like crazy. No. Oh. I want to know the rules for this. If I use an ability to defeat an unrevealed card, and defeat an unrevealed creature card, that's why. Very specific. Stupid Pyromancer comes out. Place this card at the end of the line. Every creature that goes to the graveyard before Pyromancer reduces the fire by 1. What a worse time for this creature to come out. Okay. We can still make this happen. This creature's health is 10. I need it to be lower, so I need to send somebody else to the graveyard. I can kill it. If I can get this fell beast, I can kill it, then kill this creature. I can do that. And that's 2 loss, which isn't a big deal, but that means this thing has to die. Are there any undead? Anyone? Anyone? Increase the range of all your adventures by 1. That'll do it. That'll get me where I need to be. Okay. So this is a 3 spend. I have to kill... So he would be able to throw the axe here. No, he wouldn't. It's in the second position. It's very specific. He'd be able to attack this creature. I don't want that. What can I do? I can put the 3 on there, which next direct's attack gets +2. So I can do that. +2, so then I could commit this 5 to kill this goblin. So 3, 5 to kill the goblin. Okay. Now I can kill. I'm going to kill this fell beast, and in turn killing this fire serpent. This is gonna burn me. This is gonna burn me hard. So I gotta do 11, and the next 2 direct attacks do it. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which is a direct attack, kills the creature. I get my reroll. Plus, then I'm gonna fire Berserker, which will kill the serpent. And I remember the Pyromancer. So then that goes down. I killed 3, so 1, 2, 3. And then I reveal this card which is a bear, and then the other card, the Ember Drake. First position exhausts 3. So now, let's figure it out. I can throw this 4 to do 8 damage. Oh man. I get my reroll. which is a 2. Not great, not great. This is my problem. I can exhaust that to make my next 2 attacks a +2. Or I could use this 5 to kill this bear. Are there any undeads? No, there's not. If you defeat passive, if you defeat a creature with a die and there is overload, which there was, that remainder may keep a die with that remainder value. So I had hit it for, because it was +2, which was enough. It overloaded by 1, so I get a 1 extra die. So I've got a 1 on him, which is a 5. I could make that a 7. I can make that a 7. So I'm going to exhaust this to make that a 7. So that's the 1. And here's why I say that. So it's 4, 5, 6, and then the 1, 7. That's 7. And then 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, 8, 9, 10, 11, which is this one. Oh my gosh, I'm so close. I could feel it. 11 to kill that one. I got it. I got it. So that'll kill this one. Nope, can't. Cannot do. I can do. I can do. The 2 will go on Farsight, which gives them the +1 range to now do the 2 attacks to kill this guy, which will push the fire down 1. Cool. Then I'm going to overload the Berserk and exhaust that, which to kill the bear. Cool. And then I will spend the 5 and the 4 to kill the Pyromancer. And we won. Hey, we did it. We did it. Because of the overage, that's the only way that was possible, but it worked. It worked. It worked. We won. So after we beat that, we beat the game. You watched me fail, and then you watched me win. And we had enough fire to keep it going. It would have gone down 1 more because of the bear, but then the 9 would have killed the Pyromancer, which we won. Oh my god. So, and then if you want to see pack-up of this, so you're like, all right, well, we saw it go through. Let's see what it looks like when you put it all away. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. What you do is, because usually I go up and talk to you, but, you know, this is a travel game, so pull the stuff off, grab your boards. Boom. Boards are in. Grab the cards. And for people who like the sleeve, remember I sleeve those, so if you don't sleeve your cards, it'll fit even better. Grab these guys. Saw me shifting my table. Oh, I forgot a guy. Oh, and the book. Set a watch. Travel game with you. See, super tiny. And it's sealed. Not pushing out because it's a magnet that's there by Rock Manor Games. And it's sealed up. Pretty nifty. Let's go back up and have a talk. Alright, so that was Set a Watch. You saw 2 sides of it. You saw me fail horribly and mess up rules, and then you saw me get it right? Thanks to Gazumi for keeping me straight on that. I always appreciate it. Keep me honest, man. That's the only way that I'm gonna get better, right? Well, that and reading. So, thank you so much for that, for coming to Set a Watch. like I said, a lot of fun packed into a small package. It says game by Todd Welch, and so and Mike Nate and Rock Manor Games. So it's been fun. Yeah, it's a lot of strategy in a small box that you can get to play around with. But you really saw me, like, the first one I was like, okay, well, using dice, and I made a lot of mistakes. And then the second run through it was like, okay, instead of just using dice, I'm going to use some of their abilities as well, and making sure that any ability that I flip, thanks to Gazumi, would be that I flip it when it has a dice on it. But I was able to do that to really bolster my attack and be successful. And yeah, it's ages 10 plus, so if you got any kids that are 10 plus that, you know, it's a good game to play with them. You could be two players, they could be two players, and you could just kind of, or, you know, if you have 3 kids, or if you have 4 kids, let them all play it by themselves. But it says it takes about an hour. It really did. You know, it didn't take too long, so, but it's a lot of fun. I recommend this game. When I do my top 10, I'll let you know. But this game's fun. I had a lot of fun with it. I will be playing it again. I will be doing another playthrough of it for people who enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough. Some news. Let's see. The Q&A. Q&A will be within the next 2 weeks. So let me know what times you'd like works. What time's really good. I don't care. I'll just show up and you ask me a bunch of questions and I will answer whatever you ask me. I don't care. So the Q&A will happen within 2 weeks. After, in February, that's going to be the giveaway. And for people who don't know what that is, after I beat a game, I usually don't play it again, and it's sitting on my shelf is pointless, especially towards the community that has been so awesome and helped me. That the games that I don't keep, that I like, I will never get rid of Gloom of Kill Forth, the Shadows of Kill Forth, so just wipe that out, right? But the other games like Dark Souls, or when I finish Gloomhaven itself, or when I finish Deep Madness, I'm giving that away, and that's my way to give back to the community. So, yeah, Yuzumi, I'm glad you liked it, but that's my way of giving back to the community. So that's going to be coming in February of next year is when I'm going to start. I've already got 5 games I'm going to be giving away, and I'll have all the information for that, because that's when I'll do my final move to where I'll stay. This is the last stream of the week. There won't be a Deep Madness Sunday because I'm moving, and we'll be back with Gloomhaven on Monday. Other than that, it's been awesome. You guys have been fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed Set a Watch. I've got another game coming to the table that I've watched a playthrough of recently and love so much. So Rob, wink wink. So that game is going to be coming out soon for me, and we'll be able to go with that. Thanks, Kate. Yeah, this will be great. Subscribers, thank you so much for getting me over 100. Love you. Love you. Love you so much. That's more than I ever thought I'd get. I thought I'd have like 3 people. That's it. Thank you. Patreons, big hearts. Thank you so much for backing me and helping me make the channel better and learn and grow. So I really appreciate it. Yeah, everybody, be good. I hate moving, and it's terrible, and you should never move. Or maybe someone should just give you money so you can just throw away what you have and buy new stuff. First world problems. All right, so anyway, insert comment here. Love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me at the table. I'll see you next time. Bye.